Welcome back to this. We've decided to finish this stage today, and the reason is we figured out the mystery being where is the bloody wing cap. The second part of the mystery being how the hell do you get enough coins for 100? I'm happy to say that we've figured out both parts. They're both pretty terrible, but the wing cap part is definitely the worst part. So you can see that this is the star that we've still to get. Switch the Switches part 4. You might remember from 2 videos ago that I was absolutely certain that a wing cap spawns on top of the tree. I was right. Just not on this star. It spawns on this star, right? Now just think about this for a minute. This means that if you go through these stars in order, you get to this one and you pick this star, you literally can't complete it. You have to go back and pick this, and then the wing cap will spawn up there. Please someone explain to me why this decision was taken. This is the worst design choice that we've seen so far, in my opinion. What do you think?
I have to echo that. Like, the fact that it's only on 1 star is, by, in a way, one of the most egregious thing, and a hack full of very egregious design decisions.
Yep.
This whole stage qualifies as an hack, but let's not sugarcoat that.
Yeah.
The stage is horrible. Like, you think that it's going to be alright because it's green and inviting, but it's fucking shit.
Yeah, we were just talking about this before we started recording, and it looks like the kind of stage just visually that could be like the first level in a hack, you know, just to like kind of ease you into the game, just with how it looks. But then of course you figure out that it's full of death sand and 400 million other issues. It might be the worst level in the game. Sorry, I've said that before, so let me just fix that statement. It might be the worst level in the game so far.
You missed a coin.
Did I?
You did.
Where?
It's gone now.
Oh well.
It was one of the ones from the Shy Guy.
Shy Guy. It doesn't matter, because also you might have noticed that I am collecting coins. So that's the other part of the mystery. We had trouble finding all the coins in the sky, the rings of coins, because they don't render until you're right next to them. On the version that I played through in 2018, that was, as we later found out, version 2.1, all the rings, or at least most of them, have been lowered significantly. So there's actually one, I think it's like actually just in here, like a ring of coins just in here, and that's repeated throughout the stage. In version 1.0 they're all in the sky, and as I say, they don't render until you're right next to them, so I can look up right now and I know there's rings of coins above me, or close to where I am, can't see them. So what we ended up doing...
There's also one, like, way down next to the death barrier for no real reason.
Yeah, so what we ended up doing was literally looking at this level in a level editor to find out where all the rings of coins were. And as you said, there is one that is like, it's down here somewhere. I'm not going to bother showing it off, I'm not going to give it that dignity. It's miles below the level, as in like you could never survive it. It's not even possible with like a wing cap with hyper speed or anything like that. Couldn't do it. But we will be trying to collect most of the rest of them. I can't remember if we actually covered this point off in the previous video, but I'm going to mention it here as well. We also couldn't figure out where the third, or whatever number of coins there were after the second one. We didn't know if it was 3 or more. We didn't know where the rest of them appeared. Turns out it's down here and also is unsurvivable. So on version 2.1, which is the one I played, the third blue coin just kind of spawned off to the side, like about roughly here. It was similar to the one that appears over here, where like you can get it, you just need to kind of do something like this. In 1.0 it's in this same kind of area, but it's a lot lower down and you cannot survive it. Maybe you could if you came here with the wing cap. I mean, probably you could, but in any other respect, you can't get it. So, yeah, we've been looking at this for a couple of days now. We decided just to come back and finish this level before finishing level 12, because we just don't want it hanging over us any longer. So, let's just try and get this done as quickly as we can.
Like to echo that we spent hours, and I mean hours upon hours between multiple days struggling to find an answer to these quote-unquote mysteries.
Yeah.
And the fact that we had to use a fucking level editor to even map out coins, let alone, assist us in this, is insane. And
it really is. What I'm actually going to do is, so you can see there's a coin there and I'm not getting it. There's coins inside this box as well. I'm going to leave these till the end and try and get the 100 coin there. just to prevent a situation where I get the 100th coin in one of the rings in the sky. Really don't want that to happen, so I'll leave some coins there as safety. I'm going to have to reload. God, why didn't that make a more up-to-date save state? Clearly too busy talking. Yeah. Not much else to say really. I mean, all we're showing off at the minute is stuff that we've seen already. But
here I was thinking the Bowser stage was peak, but this hack has yet begun to peak apparently.
Yeah. I mean, this is, for God's sake, this is some next level stuff, and again, it feels worse to me because, as you say, it looks nice. So it, like, the destruction that it gives you is ultimately worse because you were expecting less. Whereas at least with the Bowser stage, you went into that and it looked like shit, and you knew it was going to be shit. But anyway, I'll try and minimise the amount of like backtracking here, because what we should be able to do is get the wing cap, go and get one of these rings of coins, and then hopefully before it runs out, get back to where it spawns. It only spawns at one place in the level. It's on top of the tree. Getting on top of the tree sucks, so hopefully it won't take too many attempts.
Yeah, the fact that we had to, I mean, just in general, plot this out, you know, off camera, so to speak, just to make it viable. It's kind of disgusting.
Yep. I feel very unclean right now, which has been true for a while with this playthrough, but it's pretty much peaked at the minute. So, what I'm also going to show in this video is an image that I made when I was in the editor, where I've actually gone through and marked off the locations of all of the coin rings. And I'm going to be referencing that on the other screen as I go and collect them. So, let's just make a save state. Oh, I'm also going to be trying to get the panels at the same time, because that's the only other main star left to get. So, the first one is just over here, miles away. Would you ever think to come this far out? There's another one there. Of course you wouldn't. But I'm going to play this pretty conservatively because, yep, that's another issue. If you land anywhere except the very top of this, guess what? You're sliding to your death. Just tell me why it was done this way. There's no good reason for it.
I guess there's an argument to be made that we could have, like, switched to another version to get these 2 stars to make our life easier, but we're pretty well devoted to this. Yeah. And part of the fun of this is categorizing all the things between versions. That's like the one interesting thing about this for us, so.
Exactly. There was a point where I considered that might actually be necessary, like if we were in a situation where there genuinely wasn't enough coins, which it wouldn't surprise me if that ended up happening, by the way. Then obviously switching to like 2.1 just for that. No one can say anything about that.
I thought Mario's belly was going to get you sucked into the floor there.
Let's just not get the red coin. I don't think it's worth it.
Hopefully we won't need it.
Yes, so I don't think we should need it. There's enough with all the... That's a rubbish triple jump. With all the rings of coins in the sky, I don't think it should be necessary. There's that one. This is another one, actually. I need to be very careful about going too low here. Otherwise I won't be able to make it back up. In fact, I don't like this.
Yeah, best reset.
Yep.
Like, say what you will about the level I did in the previous video, it's boring and it's way too big, and it does pull some bullshit, but like...
Yeah, this is the peak so far. Actually, do you know what? I'm going to get that on the way back. I'm going to come over here. Because
I'm still mad about the requirements for getting that one, you know, the love of traveling star, whatever the fuck it's called. Like the fact that... No, I mean the panel star, actually. Never mind, the panel star. It's the fact that you have to actually...
I know.
What you have to do to actually get back out of the area to get everything and get the star is just absolutely asinine.
Can you just not, though? Like, why the hell does it keep breaking that? Anyway, you need to come up here. I'll just show this in case anyone's forgotten. This block is only there to help you get up, but this one actually has, I think, like 10 coins or something in it, so definitely going to want all of those. Save state.
Now that we're here, something else I'm going to mention. Before we realized that there was indeed a wing cap in this stage, we tried to come up with all manner of really cursed methods to get this panel in the off chance that the wing cap just didn't exist. And one of the things we came up with was trying to do a BLJ using that Japes box up there.
Yeah.
Holy shit, it's way too imprecise to be remotely feasible. As a matter of fact,
yeah, it would have
we
let
shut
us
it down
get.
at the few attempts. It was so bad.
I did, yeah. It would have let us get like that panel there. Wait a minute, did I not just hit this?
No, that's the closer one. You hit the farther one.
All right. So yeah, you're right. The one that's like slightly higher up. So we would have been able to get to that using the Japes BLJ thing, but it would have been extremely precise and clearly not what you're supposed to do. Also, yeah, there's something else I want to point out. Let me just... I'm going to go and show this and I'll just reload the state. So obviously we got the red coin star without the wing cap. The way you're supposed to do it, at least I would imagine so, is, you know how there's one in there, it's on death sand. If you just do this with a wing cap, like, well, if you do it slightly better than that, you can survive. And the reason that works is when you hold A, when you're jumping with the wing cap, he moves a lot slower, he descends a lot more slowly. So you could just do that, and you actually can make it across the entire thing. I've done it myself. But even if you weren't going to do it like that way, you could obviously just fly across the pit and get it that way. So the way that we did it, where we set it up, where you would land on a Goomba or a Shy Guy to survive it, clearly not what you're supposed to do. We made it a lot harder than it had to be, but we didn't know there was a wing cap in the stage, so I don't think we can blame ourselves for that.
I mean, the whole time we were complaining that it couldn't possibly be the right thing to do, but...
Yeah. So there's another couple of rings in this area. I'm obviously quite far away from them, so I can't see them at the minute. There's one in the tree. There's... Oh, Christ, it's a lot higher than I thought it was. There's one in the tree as well.
Really fucking high. Wow.
There's one inside the tree as well, which I had a lot of difficulty actually seeing. I don't just mean because like the coins blended in with the leaves. Oh, there's two of them here. But like, just the camera just is not your friend when you're moving about inside of that. I think I might... No, I'm too low down to actually go back like fully to on top of the trees, so I'll have to stop here.
I think the fact that you're required to get these coin rings to get 100 is incredibly poor.
Yeah.
Like, design-wise and whatever else. Like...
As I say, on version 2.1, they've all been brought significantly lower down, and collecting them is like completely trivial because you just walk through them pretty much.
It still doesn't make any sense. Like, just put normal coins in places. Like,
where have they gone?
Too low.
Oh, I can't get any more height than this, so I'll just have to go and start again. Once again, riveting gameplay. If you're a fan of repetition, you'll enjoy this series.
Yeah, the story of this is tedium.
Yeah, pretty much. Now that we know what to do, now that we know it's possible, it's not like ridiculously difficult, it's just there's a lot of repetition. And I'm not really someone who likes a lot of repetition.
Oh, nice, you got them both.
Yep, no, I'm still not going to be able to get high enough. I think that was very close. Let me just check my map. So
that made me a little nervous.
Same. I think I've gotten all the ones that I want to get, except for the one that's in the tree, which I'm going to try and get in a minute. I'm just looking at the map off screen. Yeah, I'm pretty sure I've got them all. The only other one is that one that's like miles below the level boundary, which we are not going to get.
Not worth it.
Definitely not worth it.
I'd also like to point out that there's not really a whole lot of coins in this stage. Like, I think at most... I think at most it's going to be in the low 110s or something. There's not a lot.
I think so. I think maybe 120 max. Right, so it's in this area.
What makes it worse is that this is a stage where you can so easily lose significant amounts of coins due to, you know, the death sand, and the fucking death pits because of all the clouds and shit everywhere.
See, there's the ring there. See it?
Yep.
I'm obviously going, like, way too fast here, and I just can't control them. Camera really not helping. Right, fuck this, we're save scumming it. That wasn't save scumming, that was pause buffering. Oh. I feel like I'm playing Ocarina of Time.
Rather be playing Ocarina of Time.
Same. If I was playing Ocarina of Time and I was pause buffering, I would be doing this constantly, and it just would not be advancing any frames, and I'd be getting very upset. You know what? Let's actually just land on one of these. Oh my god. Oh, I'm so over this fucking level. I hate it. I'm going to be honest as well. Like, I feel like I've been shortchanged a little bit here, because this was supposed to be one of yours.
I know.
So we can add that to the ever-growing list of horrendous levels that you've managed to get out of. I don't know how you keep managing to pull this off.
I'm not normally this lucky, so I don't know.
Yeah.
But, yeah, I thought after that Bowser stage,
seriously,
things would still be, you know, bullshitty, but not to this caliber. This is a special level of bullshittery.
The camera is really not making this easy, because I normally, when flying about at these speeds in the base game, you can hold C up to pan the camera on top of them and see what's below. Doesn't work in this. Doesn't do a thing. Watch this, the fucking cap's gonna run out. Where is the ring?
It's hard to describe, but it's...
No, I know where it is now, but it's just... I can't see it. Like, I genuinely can't see it. Oh, I can start from
it's
here.
It's like in front of you a bit, I think. Like, again, it's hard to describe because there are fucking leaves and branches all in your face, but...
Yeah. Oh, this is deeply unpleasant. Right, okay,
there it is.
Lost it again. Got one coin out of it. Yeah.
Beautiful.
Of course, of course, of course. Why wouldn't that happen? I'm trying just to get the fucking red, can't even get that. I'm probably going to fall.
You might just want to go back and get another wing cap.
Hold on, I got the red. And then died. Why wouldn't I?
Extreme.
So, I mean,
extreme hubris, but that's not true.
That was the last one, the last ring. I might actually be able to get the 100 coin star without doing anything else. I hope so. There is also the possibility of just cloning coins, which means that 255 is possible on this stage. We will not be doing that.
Can you imagine if that was the intended mechanic to getting 100 coins on the stage? You had to clone the bomb.
The thought of that fills me with dread. Now, let me just think for a minute. So, I left a box over there. It probably has 5 in it. There's a single coin next to it, so that's 6. That brings us up to 90. So I guess I'll just collect some red coins. Definitely be save stating them. Using save states here for this though.
Can you imagine if this was like the 90s and this was a game on a console where you had no save states whatsoever?
I would return it and get my money back. to try and remember to actually get some of these, because there's panels down there as well. I think I might just go and get another wing cap, just to make collecting those a little bit easier. Why am I not putting a save state down? Need to always remember that, because as soon as you don't do it... Why? Why didn't I put one down? I just said that. I just said it. Hubris must be punished. Any attempt to improve your lot in life, however small, must be shot down immediately.
Can't win.
Correct. But you chose to play this game. Yeah, much in the same way that I choose to breathe. You know what I mean? Like, at this point we've started, we need to finish it. Otherwise it wins. And we will not be analysing that further. Right, I'll grab this one. Wow, can't believe that actually worked. Where am I going? What else did
Probably grab that other red coin above the purple death platform over there.
Yeah.
Oh, that would have been so cool if you could have grabbed that.
Of course. Oh, you could. Like, it's possible, but of course I didn't. Once again, hubris must be punished. Oh, I'm about to put it off, honestly. Can you just do it? Can you just fucking do it? Not asking for much.
Too high. But, I mean, the camera's not exactly helping with that.
This is it. Just fucking buckle in. We're here until this happens, because I am not moving on until this is collected. And it has to be on the first attempt. Like, it has to be on the first swoop. Hope you like this little part of the music. There. Eat shit and die, Mario. Oh, he's out of control right now.
Nope. Yes, we're having a wonderful time, thanks for asking.
Oh, for fuck's sake. Honestly, I pressed the Z button. I pressed it quicker than he ground pounded there. Much quicker.
So you might need that red coin that's...
I'm going to have to get the panels down there anyway, so I will be getting that one.
Fair.
Oh, I'm sick of this place, honestly. I've spent so much time in here. We've spent longer in here than any other stage. Like between the two of us.
I don't know, stage 8 took quite a while.
Yeah, but look how long the video was, like 2 videos ago. And then there was all the time that we've spent testing this off screen.
I mean, that's fair. We did a lot more off screen with this level than we did with that one.
Yeah, stage 8, it kind of... It makes you think... Like, this is the worst the game has to offer, and then, like, almost immediately it's like, no, you're in the Bowser stage. That's worse. And then you're in this, which is probably the worst thing so far. Nope, not accepting it. Nope, not accepting it.
Mario's gigantic gut scraping the ground. Getting him sucked into the void.
Oh my god. Honest to fuck. I'm so bored of this. I am so bored of it. I am so aggressively fucking bored. I'd rather be doing level 12. I'd rather be playing the Bowser stage, frankly. Just spend 5 hours fighting the boss, no save states allowed. You can't leave until you've killed him 10 times in a row without failure. I would take that over this. This is so bad. Anyway, I should be alright now for coins. Unless that happens.
Unless, of course, Mario decides to give up.
Yeah, I mean, that's relatable. I'm very close to giving up. My god. Can we just Can I get
when
one
that
win?
on the camera not catching up.
Can I get a win? Just like one win, just one.
Oh god.
Right. So there's a fucking switch over here, as we found. Now it's at yellow right now.
First try.
So one blue, yellow, blue, yellow. That better be correct.
One under the clouds. There's a few more under the clouds too.
Oh, I know. Alright, good.
A lot of unpleasant things we've discovered during our research into this level.
It's done. Right. Oh, we don't even get the courtesy of the music going off. So we know there's one here, we know there's one further down from here. Fuck knows where it is. This is the right area though, isn't it?
Yeah, it's right below that.
What do you mean right below it?
Not like right below it, but you know what I mean. It's like...
No, I don't. Oh, you meant like literally next to it.
I thought it was a little bit farther than that, not right.
So did I, that's why I
but...
was jumping like miles. Okay, so clearly that wasn't the last one.
Oh,
but I mean, I think there are parts we haven't really looked at yet.
To be honest, I haven't been keeping track, so...
Why would you? Well, guess where we're gonna have to go again. I should just put the levitate code on, but I can't. I simply can't do it.
I mean, we did it so much in the previous episode, and for the record, I'm not okay with it. Period. But, like, when you see...
The size of that level allowed for it, I think. Like,
the size of the level and, like, the stuff that you're required to do to, like, get around some of it is just unreal. Like, I'm sorry. Who wants to do any of that?
No.
Like, any attempt at me wanting to do that legitimately went out the window when we realized just where it was positioning the star and, like, how it was, like, openly deceptive. Like, it looked like all the panels were going to be in the green maze. They weren't.
Yeah, it's stuff like that that really annoys me, honestly. Like, I like a challenge one, I do, but this isn't challenging, is it? It's
same.
Or it's
I like a nice, good
worst way.
You know.
Right, at least these things render from
I'll
any
reserve
distance.
more of my complaints for that level when I go back to record the other half of it, but I have a lot of complaints.
Which we're probably going to do straight after this, so the terrible mood that we're both clearly in will continue. So, we found out where the other panel was. It's one that I've hit before. It's one that I specifically tried, obviously failed, to count the number of jumps that I did on it so that I could survive, but it's this hidden one here.
Apparently one of the jumps didn't register. That is beyond frustrating. You don't even want to know how much time we spent off camera trying to figure out what in the fuck we could have possibly missed.
I know. Oh, it was honestly so frustrating. It's we've said this before, but we came pretty close to just cancelling the whole thing because I didn't think I'd done anything wrong. I still don't think I've done anything wrong. But the game clearly disagreed. In any case, we know where the star is.
That's not even Outcake's level of content. That content's being scrubbed completely.
That is, yeah, that's going into the vault, and it's never seen the light of day. Never. It's lost media. There you go. Start your hunt for it.
Maybe we'll do what Disney does in like 50 years. We'll release a snippet from it in some random corner of the internet.
Yeah, good idea.
And then walk it away again after like a month.
Yeah, I don't think that
Maybe
was
just a
going to
couple
work.
of days.
I had to try it.
I just get the goddamn wing cap, honestly.
I feel like I need to not get the wing cap just so that this ends with something cool.
That's entirely fair.
Because the rest of it hasn't been so cool, not gonna lie.
Might be able to get it from long jumping off that platform you were just at.
Well, I'm actually going to go even higher than this. Alright,
I
so
feel like that's less cool, but who knows?
Well, I don't know, I kinda don't care anymore. I'm just gonna walk off and hopefully he lands in it. There. Look how long he's fallen, by the way. Look at this.
I mean, this result is kind of cool.
My god. Yeah, the coolest part is that we're done with this stage. We're never going back in there. This is pretty much cemented in my mind, the fact that all coins is not going to happen, because unless you want to do it, I'm not bloody doing it. I'm not going back in there for the rest of my life.
I'm not touching that stage for that at all.
Nope. So,
won't do it. Nope. Gonna happen.
Absolutely not. Not worth it. No one should ever do it. No one should ever play this game, to be honest, and yet here we are. Anyway, that's going to be it for this stage. That's going to be it for this video. See you in the next one.
See you in the next one.